Yeah.
Hello everyone, this is Joe the Coasting Carcharodon. 2 days ago, I flew from Sarasota to Providence, and now I am in a rental home near Boston, Massachusetts. My family and I picked up my cousin Paige yesterday, and today is the day I am headed over to Six Flags New England for my first time. I am aiming to get every major roller coaster and thrill ride if time is spared. We are getting ready now. Now we are headed to the car. We should be here about noon. Sorry if I'm a little nervous. This is my first time filming and I need a script. So we are now in the car and the ride is about 2 hours and the maximum temperature in Agawam will be 96 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is my dad right there. And today I'm aiming to ride Superman the Ride and Wicked Cyclone. I'll see you when I get there. We're here. Looks like you can see a New England sky screamer from here. And we're almost there.
Yep.
My mom is talking in the background. Say hi, Mom.
Hey! Hey, Mom.
Whoa. New England sky screamer is right there. And I'm trying to find more rides. Here's the entrance. Welcome to the thrill capital of New England, everybody. We're almost there. So my dad is gonna drop us off and then we're gonna park.
The other way. It's just park, Pete. I'm fine.
Everything's okay. We're just figuring out parking, and like I said, we're gonna get Superman the Ride, Wicked Cyclone, some other rides, and my sister and my cousin are back there. They're a little camera shy so far, and they will get used to it though. So my father is right there, and we're now walking to the trams. The trams will take us to the park, and we are going straight to the park. I don't know what rides first we're riding yet, but we'll see. This is our tram. And a funny known fact is this is my father's second trip to Six Flags New England. He went in 2000, and my uncle that is currently deceased went on Superman, and he is definitely afraid of roller coasters. And let's say he liked it. Now we are walking on the bridge. We had to take a ramp because my mom has multiple sclerosis and can't do stairs. Here is Superman the Ride, Scream, Wicked Cyclone. You can see a little bit of Flashback, and New England Sky Screamer. I always forget its name because I'm more obsessed with roller coasters than the flat rides. And this is the entrance to Six Flags New England. If you can see it, it might be a crappy video. Now we're going down the stairs and preparing to enter the park. There's the water park. My sisters might stop there because they're not into rides like I am. But yeah, you get the gist. People can be afraid of some things, but I learned to conquer. When in 2017, I was afraid of Cheetah Hunt because it went upside down. I was afraid of going upside down, but one day I tried to conquer it and I succeeded. And now I'm the roller coaster enthusiast I am today. We are going to guest relations because there are 2 people with disabilities here. I am also on the autism spectrum. So this is the line. It looks very empty. And we are going to get skip the line passes. Say hi.
Hi.
My parents went to the bathroom. So here's the entrance. Apparently guest relations is inside the park. So I'm willing to get the guest relations so I can skip the lines. So this is the park map. Wicked Cyclone is right there, so we might head to that first and then head west to Superman the Ride. I almost said Ultimate Flight. Thunderbolt is right there. New England Sky Screamer and Riddler's Revenge is closed today, so thank God I don't have to ride an SLC. Batman the Dark Knight, and those are what I want to hit today. And sadly, Quantum Accelerator is not open yet. We'll have to wait on that one for a few days or so. There goes the, I don't think you can see it, but there goes Scream the drop tower. Thunderbolt is right there. but I think we're gonna hit Wicked Cyclone first. The RMC roller coaster, and there's Quantum Accelerator right there, if you can see behind the building. Quantum Accelerator is a new for 2025, basically motorbike coaster. I think it's Intamin, but if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. And we have some live entertainment with Bugs Bunny over here. We're passing Thunderbolt right now. I think that might be the incorrect way to Wicked Cyclone. Is that the right way, Dad? I guess since it's right there, we should hit Thunderbolt first. And about Six Flags New England, they don't allow filming on the rides. So I'll have to put in a POV, and yes, I'm gonna make a POV and put my GoPro in the pocket. And I'll see you when I get off. Bruh, it broke down. We're gonna have to go on Superman. And my cousin might try Superman, but I don't know yet. She's a little nervous. It's the tallest and fastest possibly in New England, so I get it. So we're gonna walk to Superman, and we'll see you there. And I'll include an off-ride POV in the video once it's finished. The stats of Superman are 5,400 feet long, 208 feet tall, 221 foot drop, and 77 miles an hour. And it was the best steel coaster on the planet from 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, and 2009. 5 years in a row. So the girls are deciding to wait in the queue for Superman. If they bail, they bail. But since I can't ride with this on, I'll see you when I get off. It looks like a heck of a ride. Well, it's official. I really love the ride so much. It's like a mini Millennium Force, but unfortunately my sisters didn't build up the courage quite yet. Also, my cousin had to get off of my sister. It was pretty embarrassing, but it is what it is. Since it is a hot day and we're sweating to death, we're getting ice cream to cool ourselves off because it is 96 degrees at maximum today. I think I'm going with the cookie dough, which is located right here. And here's our ice cream. It tastes pretty good for Six Flags. This is really good ice cream. I suggest you try it. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough. This is an Ace roller coaster landmark. And yes, Thunderbolt is back open. So we're gonna go to it right now because my parents and my cousin and my sister are running off. Bye, Mom. See you later. And now we are headed to Thunderbolt, which is an old wooden coaster, basically. So sort of similar to Yankee Cannonball at Canopy Lake Park that I've been on. I grew up at Canopy Lake Park, basically. I've been in Massachusetts since age 12. Well, Thunderbolt was pretty good. It wasn't like a terrible wooden coaster. It was a little rickety. I had to sit upright, which was okay, I guess. Thunderbolt is a good for 1940 though. So next we are heading over to Joker, which is a free spin coaster. I've never been on one of those. I heard it goes upside down on a no inverting track, so it looks pretty weird, but I'll tell you how it is when I get off. What is up with these rides today? Now Joker right here is down. Sucks. And Riddler's Revenge is closed. So, I think we're going on Batman and a Dark Knight.
Alright, where's that?
It's the looping coaster. It's a purple looping coaster.
Where?
Right there, Dad. So this is Batman and Dark Knight. It's a looping coaster. And right here you can see Harley Quinn, the Frisbee ride. So we're gonna go on Dark Knight instead and see how well it shapes up. Riddler's Revenge does not look in good shape, but it's an SLC anyway, so who cares? Well, Dark Knight was great. It was a good little looping coaster, but there was a couple of headbangy corkscrews, I should say. That one is pretty good. There was even somebody on the ride who said, hey, that was not enjoyable. I don't know if it's gonna go soon, but I don't think it should go. People can just be like a little disrespectful to this ride sometimes. The general public. Now we are going on the Joker, which is a free spin roller coaster. Looks just like a silly ride. So a free spin is, the track is winged, you're on the sides of it, and it just flips and flips and flips. Even though it doesn't go upside down, it does go upside down. A crazy little ride, basically. Well, I shouldn't say little.
It's all over me. Yep. Oh crap, I forgot. Oh.
Well, that was a little silly. That ride was pretty silly. I know of it in a good or a bad way, but we were held upside down for a few seconds in some points of the ride. It was jolty, and I think an okay kind of jolty. I'm not sure how to rate this ride on my ranking list yet, like I shown in the trailer, but it was funny. It was just funny. There were two girls behind me who were like crazed and wasn't expecting that much spinning. So now me and my dad are currently in lunch line. We are at Johnny Rockets and we're getting some burgers possibly. I'll review the menu and see what I get. So I officially made up my mind. I'm getting the Rocket Burger and the Powerade. Yum. Now we just gotta wait for the payment. Here's my cup, everybody, as you can see. Now we are going to cool down with some water. And yeah, today's a hot day. If you can bear with me, I'm just really nervous. This is my first vlog, so that's why the clips are so fast. I don't know why. It's just chills, you know? So I'm gonna get water and then we can continue on with the rides. Now we are getting ourselves loaded on Gotham City Gauntlet, Escape from Arkham Asylum. We ate at Johnny Rockets and the food was okay, but for $50 it was terrible. And there was one guy who didn't refuse to get us water for free. Six Flags staff, it can be kind of variable. And there was also, I think I told you this already, there was one woman who wouldn't let me bring my GoPro in the park, and another staff member said as long as it's not on the rides, it's okay to bring. People are just so confusing. But I'll give you a shot of Gotham City Gauntlet, Escape from Arkham Asylum. This is the ride. I'm not really including a lot of off-ride POVs, so this is one that I'm taking to you now. It's a wild mouse. Should be just your generic wild mouse.
They got that. What's up? 175.
I'm not doing that one again. That was one of the most uncomfortable wild mouses I ever been on. We were literally in like a weird sit-down position and we were getting squished to death. My dad did not enjoy it either. He got whiplashed. And I thought he was just joking with me when he was squeezing me, but nope. That was brutal. That was brutal. If we have, since we're doing so great today, Dad, do you want to do Catwoman whip?
What's that? Is that another coaster?
A kitty coaster. You don't want to do it? It's okay.
I don't care, Joe. If you want to get your credit, we can do it.
Sure. Yeah. Well, since we're doing so well today, let's just hit it. Catwoman's whip. It's sort of like a family ride. It's probably the easiest family ride in the park besides Great Chase. I think Great Chase, you have to be 60 inches maximum.
Enjoy your ride at Catwoman, so for me out.
Wasn't really worth it. You know, the restraints were very hot and I had to hold on to a hot bar and the bar wouldn't shut, but it would shut enough. There's Six Flags is usually very safe, but there have been notable incidents. My therapist told me once, I don't know if it's 100% true, someone put their hands up on a wooden coaster and their arms got chopped off, but I don't really know if that's true or false. But I haven't seen it on an article or anything, so might be false. Six Flags, I see, has like poor operations, but nothing deadly. So now we're over by the west side of the park, which means we have 3 coasters left, which are Flashback, Wicked, Cyclone, and Pandemonium, which you can all see in the distance. And here is the New England Sky Screamer that I'm willing to try at night if I have the time, and if we're here that late. I don't know how late we'll be because the park closes at 7. We just have 3 to hit, and then maybe I'll try Scream the Drop Tower. This looks cool, the Scream Tower. I walked by it and it shot you basically, and there's a side that just drops you. I know how I'm gonna do, but we are headed to Flashback, the Vekoma Boomerang. I know Vekoma Boomerangs can be, never been on one, but this is my first one. It looks pretty sketchy. See the backwards lift hill, the cobra roll, and the loop? It looks really rough. And not just that, you go around twice. So technically it's 6 inversions in 3. And we are right here. The station is right here. It looks like a walk-on. So we're just gonna get that brutal thing done.
Wait till we get to the other one. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Flashback was rough, but it wasn't as rough like the flying school ride at Legoland. That was awful, but this is close to awful. Yeah, you're in an odd seating position, and then you go forwards and then backwards. Backwards was the worst half. It was bad, the backwards part. My head would not stop rattling. Luckily we made it in one piece. Right, Dad? We made it in one piece. Now we're either gonna check out Wicked Cyclone or Pandemonium, whichever's closest. So I made up my mind. We are going to Wicked Cyclone. Wicked Cyclone is an armed sea roller coaster, so sort of like the Steel and Wood track. I've been on Agawam and Steel Vengeance. This is my first small scale RMC. But an RMC is an RMC. Look at that inversion though. It should be a whippy fun ride. But I think Superman's my favorite in the park. That was crazy. It was sort of like a mini Millennium Force. Now we're at the entrance, so I'll see you when I get off. So Wicked Cyclone was amazing. It was the second best ride in the park. But something scary happened. My shorts have weak zippers and they unzipped right before the ride started, and I had to hang on to my GoPro and my iPhone. But I lost none of them, which is good. It's just I need to get better shorts. I think I prefer the shorts with clamps on them instead of zippers. Yeah, I would ask my mom to do that, and Wicked Cyclone was a good ride. Now we have just one left, and that's Pandemonium. Hope it doesn't break. And also I think we have time to get some flat rides and tower rides down, and then maybe we can end the day. And if the girls don't want to end the day quite yet, we can ride Wicked Cyclone and Superman again. Credit to somebody just subscribed to my channel, and now I have 3 subscribers, and it's a complete random stranger. Thanks so much. Now we are headed to Pandemonium, a spinning coaster, which is another family ride, a family thrill level, I should say, that we should get out of the way, because this is the last credit I need to get. Wicked Cyclone was amazing, and you should see the train going by. Look at all those helices though. Looks like a pretty enjoyable ride. I hope it's not rough. Flash and what's the other one, Gotham City, were horrible. But I understand some people like their wild mouses and Vekoma boomerangs, but the Vekoma boomerang has got to go.
there, spinning like a machine. Supposed to be spinning the side. Jeez. Oh, man.
The spinning was hilarious. That was so much spinning. What the girls in front of us, wow, they were giggling. That was so much spinning. I actually think this is a decent ride. My favorites in the park are Wicked Cyclone and Superman, just as expected. And yeah, that first subscriber that's randomly unknown was very nice. Thanks for subscribing so much. And thank you, Dominic Sika, for subscribing as well. And thank you to everybody who have subscribed. And also, I wanted to throw out there, my mom's scooter is broken. So we're gonna go get a good look through at the water park and see what rides I should have been on, because my sisters went there and they also went on Thunderbolt. And my cousin did too. Well, apparently there was one sister that went. My other sister lives in Kissimmee and is doing a great job at Disney. I'm very proud of her. So we are headed over to the water park to help fix mom's scooter or buy her a completely new one. Yeah, that sucks. My dad wants to try a severely underrated ride that I didn't really look at about. It's called Houdini's Great Escape. It's sort of like a madhouse ride, and it's sort of like you're in a theater or something and the room is moving. I don't really know what a madhouse is, but I'm about to experience it. We are going close to it right now. That indoor ride had some pretty good crazy effects. I wasn't expecting it to be good. It was basically a rotating room, but you weren't going upside down. The effects were cool. There were mirrors everywhere. It was sort of like you're in a magic haunted house. But I have some news for you. My sister and my cousin don't want to stay any longer. So we're probably not doing any more flat rides except that one. I'm truly bummed, but we'll be back. And when do you want to come back, Dad?
I don't know.
In the foreseeable future, I will be back at Six Flags New England. And I'll give you some nice shots of Thunderbolt going by. Oh, well, go by. Maybe I wasn't close enough to it. Oh, there we go. If you've seen it, it was kind of faint. And I should give you some off-ride shots of other rides. Here's Superman. I don't know if it's going up the lift hill. Oh, there it goes. And a drop tower right there. I felt like I did great with this vlog. Thanks to the guy who subscribed to me out there. You are really nice. So we were back at the rental scooter place because my sister and my cousin are done. They're just weren't off of the hot day. It was 96 maximum, so I think we're headed out and this video is coming to a close. I'll meet you in the car. After getting a mocha frappuccino, I think my mom, my cousin, and my sister are gonna meet up with me. I'm just gonna take a sip and then I'll meet you in the car. So now I am wrapping up in the car. My GoPro is at 15% and it has been a hot day. It was a great day. Most of the rides were good, but some meh. But I would return to Six Flags New England and get stuff I missed, and also to get Quantum Accelerator when it comes out in the near future. I don't know when this will come out, but we'll all see. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and keep on coasting with Joe the Coasting Carcharodon. I'll see you at Epic Universe.